Rightio guys, welcome back to the stable. Round one officially here. Everyone is playing. This is the ins and outs video. We're going to jump straight into it without further ado. Carlton and Richmond, because this is going to happen pretty quickly. So we want to jump on here. If nobody's aware, if you've missed it, you've been living under a rock. But this got announced yesterday. But we're here for the whole round, and we'll go through them all. And we'll talk about some of the picks and if the picks that we've had have actually going to make it, they're actually going to debut, or if maybe some people have been left out. And do we need to turn elsewhere? Are they actually going to get a run at it? So first things first, guys. Carlton versus Richmond. And you'll see right here, Reedy's out. Reedy has been omitted, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. He played pretty poorly. I think that experiment's probably not going to work. They've put Hudson O'Keefe in now. They've got Matthew Carroll and Lachlan Cohen coming straight in. And Moore and Sard are out. Obviously, Sard got injured. And Ashton Moore, that's a little bit strange. I think he's an okay player. I don't know why he got omitted, but fair enough. Obviously, Vossi wants to do something different. But the big one there is Reedy. He's gone. So if he's in your super, I don't think that experiment's going to work. You're going to have to look elsewhere. Probably jump down to your 99k ruckmans and stuff like that. Because that R3 spot, you're probably going to want to have a loop. Then Sammy Grilsh. He is in for Richmond. That's fantastic news for myself included. I've got him. I was pretty confident that he would play, and a lot of people are on him, and I think he's going to do pretty well. So a big in for the Supercoach guys that have got Sammy Grilsh. Let's move it on to Essendon versus the Hawks. Now, the Hawks obviously got dumped by GWS, so I expect they were going to make some changes, and there is some. So we've got Big Ned Reeves is in. And that was also another thing that people were trying to sneak in was Ned Reeves. They thought he was potentially going to play. Well, here he is, round one. Didn't play opening round, but he's in. Cam McKenzie, and the outs are Morrison and McGuinness. Now, Kane Corns absolutely slaughtered these two in his little post-match, so I'm not surprised they've been admitted they weren't very good. Let's get on to Essendon. So, Dyson Sharp is in. No mention of Farrow. Now, Farrow, from all accounts, what I heard, he wasn't going very well, and he just wasn't going to break in. So if you have Farrow, I would bin it. Maybe not bin it, but I think he's going to have to do a little bit to get in. But Dyson Sharp is in, guys. So if you've got him in your side for that bench spot, or even if you're fielding him, he's in. I can't even pronounce that name. Kondo Giannis. Haven't heard of him. I'll keep an eye on him. What is he? He is a defender, 18 years old. Okay, 190 centimeters, so he's not really a key. Oh, I suppose he's probably a key. Fair enough. Braden Fiorini, obviously one of the signings for Essendon. Kind of an awkward price, but we'll see how he goes. And Hussein El Akhtar, forward, 18 years old. All right. He could be a cheapie. I actually am not on him. I'll be honest, guys. Haven't seen him. So that's if he's a good 119,000 or something like that, that would be a sneak. In fact, I could probably have a look right now. Let's potentially get up our super coach. You can bear with me. Let's get it up, and I just want to know who is this guy, because I'm not aware. I'm not aware. Let's have a look. We got the game day. We got to update my team. Let's go players, and we'll search for him. How do you spell his name? ACH. Car. 113,000. He's a forward. All right. Okay. That could be a position of interest. Let's just say that. Keep an eye on that one, guys. 113,000. That's a sneak. If he drops up with 40, 50 points, that could be interesting. That's a sneaky pick. Moving on to the Bulldogs Giants. Riley Sanders is in. Didn't play last week. Riley Sanders he's an awkward sort of player. Like, there's so many other good midfielders in that team that, yeah, like, it's always going to be hard. Jordan Croft, Arthur Jones obviously got knocked the fuck out by Andrews, and Harris Andrews is now out for 3 weeks, so that's interesting. Will Lewis, it's a new one for me. 26 years old. Don't really know him, but Riley Sanders, he's around that 400k mark. So again, it's awkward. But no real surprises, no newbies, and no big names out. Geelong vs Freo. Mitchell Edwards is a massive sneak here. He's a new ruck, and he's cheap as chips. So he could be potentially your option for Reedy if you want to get Jezza's in. Jeez, Jezza is back already. I thought I thought he was going to be out for a while. And Paddy's back. I thought Paddy was gone for it. Warple's out, injured. Nevitt's out. Ollie Henry's out. Yeah, Ollie Henry doesn't do much for me. I mean, I'm a Pies fan, so it is what it is. Judd McVie for free out. Now, let's look at this one. Oh, wow. Okay, so, all right. I might change my pick to Brisbane. Noah Answorth is back. So much for being injured. And I'm going to talk to Jack about this, the old Dents himself. He was talking about his lockdown. Answorth's back. It's been one game. He's not... I thought he was supposed to be our friend. Even Tunstall's in, Enable's in, Draper and McCarthy. And obviously you've got some big names out. Gardner, Harris Andrews, McGluggage, Zach Bailey, Logan Morris. They're huge names out. But these are pretty solid players, man. And they still got a gun team. I think Brisbane will be fine. Sydney unchanged. Oh, I almost want to back Brisbane on that. They were $3 when I had a look. So Enable makes it in. He's 180,000, a little bit too much. Link is 170. So those two I want to look at. And Draper is obviously about 370. So those three there, you want to watch their scores because if they do it right, they're probably going to stay in that side. That Noah Answorth, that's insane to me. I thought he was supposed to be out longer. Collingwood versus the Crows. So they've named all their three new players. Toby Murray, Archie, Lachlan Mcandrew is what everybody wants to see. He is in. So if you've got Mcandrew, you want to play him at Ruck 2. I know Jack's doing it. I can't do it just yet. I need to see it. If he gets about an 80, I'll probably do it because that's serviceable and you can work with it. And then maybe you upgrade your midfield or something like that, your defence or wherever you want to go. So this one is a very interesting game. Collingwood unchanged. Lachlan Mcandrew. He's got a hard task against Cameron, and particularly given the fact that he doesn't have another ruckman, he'll probably share some role with Thilthorpe, you would imagine. But that's big. That's big news. No Riley O'Brien, so they are putting their faith in Mcandrew. And at that price, guys, we just want to see if it's 75 to 80 to 85. I think you'll find everybody will go to him as R2 because at that price, it's just... you can free up so much room in other positions. North Melbourne vs Port. Now, I have a bone to pick with Mr. Old Adam that was following the channel. You called me silly for putting Blamires and Watkins in my side. And what do you know? They've made the side. So, you know, we're not all nufties around here, right? Okay? Some of us have the inside scoop. So they made it. Both cheap options, both 99,000. So we want to see what these guys are up to. Because if they can produce 50 points, 60 points, then that's massive for us. Doverston's in. I got him on my bench. That's a sneaky pickup. He's 130k. Durden and Weir for Port Adelaide. Melbourne versus St Kilda. Let's have a look at this. Damn, I just took Cozzy out of the side. Or has he just not been named? Let me see. Oh, he's playing. Oh, he's playing. Oh, that's so frustrating. I swear to God, if Cozzy gets 5 goals, I'm going to break my monitor, guys. I swear to God. I'm going to be livid because I've been on Cozzy this entire preseason. Not many people have, right? Not many people have been on Cozzy. I've been on him because I rate him, and I think that there's not many people in Melbourne that are going to do anything. He's been named because I took him out because he went to Darwin, and it looked like he wasn't going to come back. He's named. Oh, I'm so frustrated with that. He better not go off. I mean, you still got a week up your sleeve, and maybe I can get him back in the side. But I'm really pissed off about that. Stocker, Keeler, Dodson, Banfield in for the Saints. 4 players in. There's only 1 player out. Don't really know how that works, but fair enough. Rowan Marshall obviously concussed. Banfield in for the Saints. And obviously the Ds, Jack Steele, Jath, Heath, Pickett, Brody Mychek. Steele will be an interesting one. See how he goes at 500,000. Could be a pod, but we'll see. Suns versus the Wiggles. There's Devin Robertson, and again, not a bad pick to have Robertson, is it? There's Finley McRae. He's in there. Oh, there's Lindsay. We were all right about our information. I'm actually pretty pissed off I jumped off McRae. So if he gets a good score. I wouldn't be pissed off with that. So these, Dersmer's there. Milan Murdoch, he's 99,000 as well, guys. So you want to keep a look at that. Jed Walters in for the Suns. Ned Moyle, Caleb Graham. Jed Walters is an interesting one because if he starts the season well and Hugo Hagen's not in there, that's going to be very, very interesting. He's going to be hard to break in. But Robertson, McRae, your Lindsay, your Dersmers, they're your cheap options. And they're all starting. So that's very, very good for the Supercoach. I'm filthy about this. I'm so filthy because I jumped off it. He better not have a massive score. And be livid. But that about wraps me up, guys. This is just the ins and outs. Getting back to the Lions game here, that's massive for Ainsworth to be in. Again, I was expecting more time out. I just think Brisbane are so good. I wouldn't be surprised if they beat Sydney. But yeah, quick one to wrap it up. That's the round one ins and outs, guys. What do you think? Have you got some players that didn't make the cut? Have you got some players that have made it and you didn't expect them to play round one and they're in? Let me know, comments below. And if you have anybody on your radar, obviously throw it in there and we'll have a look. But that about wraps up, guys. Just a quick one. Hope you enjoyed this little info. As usual, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you are new. Keep up to date. What are we now? Thursday. More videos coming out. Probably do a little recap. And obviously we have our Monday, Wednesday team updates, our Tuesday lives. So keep up with the Tuesday lives because that's where we talk about a lot of the stuff that happens on the weekend. But anyway, guys, that about wraps up. Hope you enjoyed. And as usual, I'll see you guys on the next one.